How's it going? It's Nick. Alright, we got a busy one today. I think I had over 6 hours of footage. Just trying to get a lot of action in. Today's FOMC. And it did not disappoint. This market was crazy today. It moved all over. Um, I got to the market late. My daughter was home with COVID, so I was helping out. That really annoyed me. Had a nice push up and it came down. I had a trade or two before I recorded. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to start the recording. I was pretty distracted this morning. But that's alright. It ended up being a really nice day. Over $4,000. It's nothing to complain about. I traded over 3 accounts. Top Step, U-Profit, Apex. And then I'm going to start my Bullinox evaluation just to show what it's like to go through the process of getting funded and whatnot. But this is a long video, so let's jump into it. We see that market open pretty high, pushed up a little bit, dropped down significantly, went sideways, started making its way back up, and is now pushing back down. I'm going to be doing these trades on the fly. I made over 500 trades today. I don't really remember all of them, to be honest. Also, I paid a crap ton of commissions today, just executing like over 500 trades, and I got stopped out a ton. So the footage I'm gonna show, it's good trades. I'm not gonna show like 100 trades and me just getting stopped out right away. Because once you see when I show the footage of the FOMC announcement, the market is nuts. Like it is so hard to follow the DOM, but make the most of it. And fortunately, the profits outweighed the losses and the fees and commissions. But let's get into it. So we came back down. I'm looking for a short, trying to push down to VWAP or lower. We saw the momentum increasing. It kind of gets stuck. I don't trust it. Take profits. Weird thing happened with the stop where it triggered one going the other way. So I'm just messing with my settings. I want all orders to be canceled once my order executes. So, you're dealing with these situations on the fly. You're missing the chart. Now momentum's starting to come down again. It's looking good. You don't know if this thing's going to go either way. So we're just watching, seeing where prices get stuck, and then where the momentum takes it back up or down. And it's obviously going down right now. It's holding stuck. Looks like it could reverse. Want to see it go down some more. They're fighting here. Okay, so sellers win. Coming back down. About to VWAP. It bounces pretty nice off of VWAP. It's pushing back up. I don't know where my next trade is, but we're doing it live almost. All right, that's good momentum, pushing up. Bounced off of VWAP. Got a long wick there. Okay, it pulled back. Got a safety stop in. We're trying for a long, see if we can squeeze up a little higher. Doesn't really go anywhere, so we just get out of that. And yeah, it comes right back down. So if we didn't get out of that, that would have been a one-tick win or whatnot. If it went fast, it could have been a loser. So identifying that it's not going up how we wanted it to, just get out. You could always get back in, hopefully. Just trying again here. But it's really not going anywhere. There we go. Some big selling momentum going down through VWAP. I didn't take a trade. I think that's when I took a break. Oh my god, my kids were just screaming all morning. The puppy was going nuts, and I just kept having to deal with that. So temperature was running hot. Mike Bellaforia always says, take your temperature, and if you're running hot, take a break. So we take a break. There were more stop outs there. No like big significant trades, but we did take a break. Came back in. We avoided this mess. Like, oh my god, you know, the lunch hour mess is real. We're about to get into. I was anticipating around 1 o'clock is when this thing would start picking up with volume, getting ready for FOMC. So we're pushing up. I'm sure we're going to be looking for some momentum to break up or a failure, a stuck price failure coming back down. It's not really moving up like it wants to just break out. And we know people are waiting for that FOMC. Pushes down real nice with selling volume. Still holding. Could go either way. Trying for a short right here. I don't put my safety stop in just yet, because I did want to give it some breathing room, but I also saw it getting stuck. I was like, well, I'll just get out there. And then the more I was looking at it, I was like, it's not going up at all. So I was like, let me just see if this could work. I started looking at the chart, looking for a price that I thought maybe it could go to if it does go down. Now I got my safety stop in here, so not too worried about it going against me. Let's just see what happens here. I have been known to choke out my trades. I mean, this is real close right here. Just kind of trailing it down. Identified 75 because like halfway up this push up, ballpark. That's typically where a nice little pullback will go to. We're trying to let it work. Goes to 75, where this high volume is, kind of where I picked out, and it bounced off it. And then we went sideways. So fast forwarding, we're looking to play a range for a breakdown or a breakout. It's what you're going to do here. You just have to come up with a plan and execute. So let's see what we do. Nice candle going down. So we're going to find buyer support, or we're going to go down. As you're watching this, try to come up with that in your head and see what you could confirm. All right. I mean, it's pretty obvious. We're going down now. Kind of running into resistance on the way down. Support. Now, right here, we're looking for this thing to shoot back up. How far is it going to shoot back up? Are buyers eager? They weren't. So, catching a short there. Momentum immediately picked up. Got stuck. I'll just take my profits. I'm terrible at holding, but you know what? It got stuck. It's not doing what I want it to do. We're just going to watch it. If it continues down, we're going to look to get back in. Sometimes you can do a cut in reverse, follow it the other way. But normally I like to just get out and reassess. Okay, it did continue down. If I held that would have been good. But that's alright. We're still going to watch, see what happens. That's a lot of momentum down, a lot of volume. So just fast forward just a little bit more. It hit a lot of support here, so it wasn't really moving. But then it started to continue down again, so took a stab at it as I saw it was coming back down. Yep, that momentum started up here. Joined in on it. We're trying to let it go. It's coming real close. Goes against us. So that's just an example. Here we saw it getting stuck. Here it was getting stuck. But try to join in on it, and as you saw, it did reverse up. Same thing here. We're looking for that short. We got it. Took quick profits. Thought it might continue down. Tried getting back in. It's stuck. It's clearly stuck here. It's pretty close to my stop, so I'm just not going to cut it just yet. I do go to cut it. I saw I was stuck, so I was going to get out. Ended up just taking the stop on it. Push back up. I think I was looking to maybe see if it gets stuck and then goes back down or fill out this candle again. It's stuck, as we see. Yeah, they're trying to push it down. I try again for the short. Keep it a little tighter. It's starting to work its way down, but not much. They're trying. There it goes. Didn't get too far. If I was quick on that safety stop, it would have got choked out. And then it drops. Like, that's a pretty good move. It was one tick for my stop. Did you see that? Oh, man. Yep. Just kind of trailing it. There's a lot of momentum going down. I'm trying to let them ride a little bit more than just taking profits, and it got stuck. It was struggling. So I take my profits there. It was struggling, and 75, you remember that from before. Okay, fast forwarding. Lot to chop here. Now, this is FOMC statement, so buckle up. This is going to get wild. Okay, and typically with the FOMC statement, from my experience, the first move is a fake out, no matter like how big it is. The first move is typically a fake out. I mean, not always, but the last 4 or so that I've seen, that's just how it's gone. We're going sideways, had a wedge, looked like it was going to break out. Back down. It never got above 15. It's just holding here, kind of by 75. Number of the day for me. We're at the lower end of this volume node. It's 2 o'clock. FOMC came out and rocket ship straight up. And you know what? I was just trying to take it all in. This is a lot of risk right here. Like, I mean, do you feel comfortable just jumping in that? I knew there would be a big reaction. I just didn't know it would be that big. So I wasn't quick to get in on it. But now I'm reevaluating the situation, assessing what's going on, trying to come up with a plan. Okay, we're holding about halfway on this huge candle. There it goes down a little bit more. Almost to where it opened. And then it starts coming back up again. Second candle now. I saw the buying momentum. I jumped in, and I mean, I took it quick because it's all over the place. So decent profits there, very, very good. That could go against you so quick. So I was just patient. I saw the momentum coming in, even though it's really hard to see. It turns out the data here, I think this was Apex at the time on Rhythmic, wasn't keeping up with my 1 minute chart and trade of 8. The reason I had that up is because the jigsaw charts weren't working for me today, and I had enough frustration going on with the kids, so I was like, man, screw these charts. I'll just put up my trade of 8 next to it. Okay, it's still moving up. I'm still just kind of reevaluating, like, is it going to break 80, and then how far is it going to go? How far is it before the fake out? Looks like we're starting to get back up to 80. I'm like, all right, well, maybe I should have stayed long. Maybe I'll get long. We're making new highs now. When do you jump in? I try to jump in right there. And not really going too fast. Picking up a little bit. Wasn't comfortable. Got out. That 450 right there, that was real. We got 540 contracts right there. So sellers are starting to hold this, push it back down. That's big for the NQ. Typically you don't see that. On the ES you can see that pretty easily. NQ not so much. Still pushing up. I mean, it looks like it's running out of steam to me. To me, it looks like the sellers are holding it. They start pushing it back down. Now it's a matter of how far before the buyers push this thing back up, if they push it up. Try to get in a short there. Didn't get it. Then I tried hitting the ask, joining the ask. Left me in the dust. Should have marketed. Trying there. I saw it hold. Everybody else see that hold? And it shot back down. Took my profits. Losing track of this thing on the Dom. These two aren't matching up. So just dealing with a little bit of struggle. Looks like we're starting to hold 50. Looks like 50 is holding. Don't know if this is going to go all the way back up. Try joining in. It's trying to push up, trying to push up. Comes pretty much back down. Don't trust it. Got out. There's the sellers. So happy with getting out. Right there, I just had to take a deep breath. I think I was getting a little overwhelmed. Came back down close to where that original FOMC came out. Trying for a long here on this bounce. Looks like it might work, but it's stuck. Pushes up a little bit. Immediately answered by sellers. Probably should just hit out right there. Trying to be patient. Push back up again. Probably going to hit out right there. There it is. We're out. I mean, you see how it's stuck. It's not going up the way we want it to. Just get out. Now we're trying for the short. Because it broke 20. Momentum picked up. Coming back into the higher volume area. Got stuck. Took my profits. Tried for a long here. No, denied. Back to the other side of this volume area. Trying again for a short. Boom. So, nice little short. Push down. Crazy day. The depth of market was going insane. You just got to be patient and wait till you're comfortable with what you see and determine what's going on. I typically clear the trades executed very often. And we see on that last push down, 50-50 versus 959. Lots of selling today. The delta was coming off. I did stick around and do a couple more trades, but it was pretty much get stopped out 5 times, make 1,000 to 2,000 to cover the stop, and finally I was like, all right, I'm done for the day. So pretty good day. I'm happy with it. FOMC, it's always exciting. Be interesting to see how this carries into tomorrow. Yeah, over $4,000 today. Pretty happy with that. So hopefully the week is good. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put it in the comments, and subscribe if these are going well. You could always email me if you have more specific questions. I'd love to hear some tips on how I could improve these videos. What else you want to see? Maybe I could do some live trading when I'm home, but it's typically madness in my house with the kids, the dog, the wife yelling at me for not getting the kids. You guys don't want to hear that on live stream. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.